Guten Tag and welcome to the 70s and my unboxing video of the Walther LP2. So clearly this is an old gun from the 70s, and I know I use this word a lot, but this is kind of unique-ish in the fact that the powerhouse is in the handle and it's actually a single stroke pneumatic. Now you can't talk about the LP2 and not talk about the LP53, which everyone's always so keen to mention that Sean Connery was holding it in the poster for James Bond. Now, I don't have one of those, but I do have, and apologies to anyone who's actually just even been near Poland, I have a Predom Łucznik. Now, this is the spring piston version. So to cock this gun, you grab here, you cock, and this actually pushes the spring down. Now, this one, like I mentioned, is actually a pneumatic. So you pull this down, and it's relatively easy, and what this does is it actually brings a piston down in the handle and air just seeps in through here and whatnot, and then when you finally give it one last tug at the bottom, it actually cocks the handle and the valve is closed, and then when you close it up, it compresses the air at the top. The hammer spring is now tight, and when you pull this, the hammer goes up, hits the valve, it opens, and the air goes through, and you've shot. So when I first got this, it acted pretty much like you saw here, even if I did cock it the full way, because the gasket actually had a little gash in it. So I ordered some spares from gunspares.co.uk, and when they finally arrived, I finally got the guts to actually take apart a piece of history that I had more chance of breaking than fixing. And there was a tiny little gash in the gasket, and when I tried to actually remove the existing one, it just crumpled into 1,000 pieces. So then I put the shiny new red one on, and on the first pump, after having reassembled it, it held the pressure and it shot really well. So I was so thankful for that, because this is actually a really nice gun and it's solid. Now I know this is the 70s and it's just, the metal is like real metal, but the thing about it is it's so smooth. Everything about it, there's no wiggling whatsoever. Everything is precision. It's such a nice pistol. It's also not that difficult to cock. So you pull this down, that little click is what is getting the hammer, and then you just get your fingers out of the way of the trigger, and then you just, and that's it. Then you just pop the breech open, put a pellet in, bring it down, and hey presto. So yeah, let's go see how it shoots. So if you were watching that video and you thought, what a dumbass, what is he doing with the white foam in front of the barrel? You'd be completely correct. I watched it back and I couldn't believe how dumb I was being. So I did a couple more shots on a new piece of paper and the group was wider, so it wasn't affecting it. But yeah, it was definitely stupid. So the group is 19 millimeters from 10 meters away, and that's shooting right-handed because the grips favor a right hand. So that's not bad. And it's not like I've had much practice, seeing I just fixed this last week. Anywho, I really like the idea of a single stroke pneumatic pistol that is really nice and not being under lever or brake barrel or whatever. And this has led me to my next stupid side project, which is a single stroke pneumatic single action army revolver. Now, why would you want a revolver where you have to pull the trigger back and then pump it? I mean, who knows? But I don't do things because they make sense. I do them because they're fun. So anywho, this gun was actually really easy to fix. Taking the handles off and then just taking the hammer spring off and then just sliding the piston out was relatively easy. Fixing the valve, if you ever have to, is just putting 2 pins or Allen keys in one of the 3 holes at the top, just using a wrench and turning it. It's not that tight in there. And yeah, like I said, it's just, everything about it is solid. It's just so nice to handle. So if you can find one for super cheap because it's broken, don't hesitate. It's really easy to fix and it's a really nice gun. Alright, stay safe. Bye.